What it do, see son doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. That is video I will be talking about Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Miami Heat versus the San Antonio Spurs. What I think will happen in this game, just my predictions. Now, we all know that Game 3, the San Antonio Spurs beat the living crap out of the Miami Heat. They beat them by, I think, 33 points, 36 or 37 points. LeBron James didn't have a great game. The team just overall didn't have a great game. They didn't look like they was into the game. They just looked lost for the most part of the game. Now, as far as the San Antonio Spurs, they shot the ball well, especially the three ball. They set a record in the finals in threes. They made 16 three-point shots, and Danny Green and Gary Neal was on fire. Those two dudes could not be stopped from behind the three-point line. The leading scoring man was Danny Green with 27 points, and I think Gary Neal had 26 or 25 points. But, let's just talk about – I'm going to talk about Game 4. What I expect to happen in Game 4, let's see. I expect, a lot of people have been speculating if LeBron James is just tired, fatigued, can he get it done? Can he take over? Yada, 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 yada. Well, like I keep telling you guys, LeBron James, for the most part of these three games, he hasn't been in attack mode. He hasn't been attacking. He's been more passive and stuff like that. He hasn't been shooting the ball very well this series so far. He's 20 right now. I think he's 22 of 56 from the field. That's like 37, 38%. That's pretty bad for LeBron James. I mean, yes, he had a triple-double. He was 7-15 game one, but they still lost the game. But other than that, his shot is just not falling. He's not able to get to the rim like he normally does. He hasn't even shot a lot of free throws. I think he done shot 6 free throws total, and that's not really normal. Even he said it himself, like that's just not normal, So, of course, I expected LeBron James to probably come out aggressive, attack more. But I keep telling people, I don't even necessarily think that will probably do anything or really help at all because, those other guys are not doing anything. They're not knocking down shots. Luckily, they've been able to have at least one person do that, and that's been Mike Miller. Now, besides Game 2, Mike Miller was the only one that did something in Game 3. He was knocking down his three-point shots, and I always told people, as of right now, the way that this team playing, if they don't knock down three-point shots, they're really not going to win the game because Dwayne Wade is hurt. He's not really doing too much. He's not able to drive and cut like he's normally used to do. His shot is not really falling. And then we have Chris Bosh, who's pretty much not even hurt, but he's just not doing anything. His shot is not falling. He's not getting rebounds. He's not attacking the rim. I don't know what's going on with him. And then we have LeBron James, where as of right now, his shot is not falling. He's not able to get to the rim. And that could be due to the fact that the San Antonio Spurs, they're just playing smart defense on this guy. They're controlling the paint. They're not letting him get to the paint. And then we have Kawhi Leonard, somebody that I said you guys need to give your respect to. Kawhi Leonard's playing solid, disciplined defense on him. He's not falling for the pump fakes and none of that stuff. And then with his size and his length, he may not be stronger than LeBron James, but he has that length to stay in front of LeBron James and stay disciplined. So even if LeBron James tonight try to attack and go off and try to put up 30, 40, because like Magic Johnson said, he can't be too passive. Yes, he wants to get his teammates involved. We know that's LeBron James. But like I keep telling people, if you have to get your teammates revved up and involved, then that's just sad as far as the players on that team, because these motherfuckers are NBA players. There's two other guys that's combined total, but 3 people getting paid over $300-something million. You shouldn't have to do anything spectacular to get your guys going. They should be able to get things going themselves, because at the end of the day, like I tell people, LeBron James can pass the ball all he wants. LeBron James can't shoot the shots for him. So if the shots are not falling, it really don't matter. So if LeBron James go out his way and because the Spurs, they're not shocked about anything, okay? They're going to continue their game plan. Popovich is going to have the same game plan. Control the paint. Don't let LeBron James get in. And even Pop said his defense is just not around LeBron James, which I think that was kind of bullcrap. But they're playing the three-point shooters better. But if they continue to play defense like this, then the Heat are in trouble. I don't care if LeBron James, he can try to go to the line all he wants, okay? But if those other guys are not doing anything, it really don't matter. So the best thing LeBron James can do is continue to just keep shooting and hope his shots fall. If they don't fall, then this series is going to be over with pretty quick. If the Spurs come out and play hard and play good defense and continue to control LeBron James, Spurs are going to win pretty easy. It's probably going to be 4-1 series. I know people are shocked, but hey, you guys need to really pay attention to it. And I keep telling people, just because you have the best player on the team in the NBA don't mean shit. But if those other guys are not doing anything, it really don't matter. Like tonight, he can go and put up 30 points. But that's just half of that's just half of the points that the other players are going to have to provide. You can't if Chalmers is not doing anything, Bosch and the whole starting five is just not doing anything. It really don't matter. So he's probably going to try to attack the basket, but I really don't, like I keep saying, I don't think it matters because the way that they're playing the paint, it was times last game and the game before where LeBron James was attacking the paint. He attacked, but they played solid defense on him and then fouled him. So it's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be pretty tough at the end of the day, like I said. You know, y'all know, like I said, y'all know who I'm rooting for. I expect this game to probably be a little bit better, a better turnout. I don't think it's going to be another blowout. You probably won't see no more blowouts, you know. But I'm still picking the Spurs to win this game. I really do think the Spurs is going to win this game because they possibly know and understand that if we win this game, we can end this series. You know, whether we have to go back to Miami to do it or not, we can win this series. And yes, I know the record right now, Miami Heat, every time they lose, they come back. But like I keep telling people, the difference is they're playing a way better team. They're playing a way better team. And as of right now, LeBron James is in his own head. Spurs is not on LeBron James' head. LeBron James is in his own head. And if he continues to keep shooting like this, it's really not going to matter, y'all. And y'all need to just really believe this. Even you LeBron fans need to really believe this. Because, I mean, this guy was having open shots crazy. He just wasn't – he hasn't been knocking them down. He hasn't been knocking them down. This could be that series where it just don't go well for him. And people need to just realize that. And we see what the others are doing, pretty much nothing. They're pretty much not doing shit. So, I don't know, man. Now, as far as San Antonio goes, good news is Tony Parker is going to play tonight's game. He's playing tonight's game. His hamstring is not torn. It's just a little sore, but he's going to play, so that's a good thing. Now, even though Tony Parker didn't do too much last game, but just his ability to create passes and plays, even if he doesn't score, it will matter. But right now, the pick and roll is being controlled by the Miami Heat, so he will find ways to probably get going. Tim Duncan, of course, has to get more points than what he did. But I don't know if, put it like this, I don't think Gary Neal and Danny Green will shoot that many threes again or have that many points. But I will say this, alone, those two guys can probably get you 15 points. That's just facts because Danny Green right now is the MVP of the finals right now, right as of right now. Because what he's been doing, he is the MVP of the finals right now. And if he continue to knock down them threes, and even Gary Neal, even if Ginobili shoot him, boy, they're going to win tonight's game. They will win tonight's game. But they need Tim Duncan and Tony Parker, them glue guys, and even Ginobili to get going. Get going. And if they do that, it's going to be trouble for the Miami Heat. And they play solid defense on LeBron James, and they're going to get the job done. Now, I don't know. I really don't know what else Miami Heat can do because they can't throw LeBron James. He can't guard everybody. Look. What are they going to do? Try to throw him on Danny Green now? That is just going to leave Kawhi Leonard free. Duncan, Ginobili, anybody. Like, it's just like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But we're going to see tonight. I predict the San Antonio Spurs to win this game. I think it's time for somebody to end the Miami Heat streak of that every time they lose, they win, blase, the next game. And the difference is they're not at home, so it's going to be tough, But we shall see. It'll probably be in the 80s, 90s, or whatever, depending on how the flow of things going. But if LeBron James continue to try to want to get everybody involved, it might go bad. But even if he try to take over an attack, that might be bad at the end of the day because at the end of the day, you're going to need more than him to win the game. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if this just may be the year that the Heat just don't prevail. I mean, people need to realize that they're playing a better team than them. They're playing somebody's better. They're not playing an unexperienced Pacers or Bucks or the Bulls. They're playing a team who won championships and has a great coach. But anyway, guys, you let me know, what do you think is going to happen in the game four? Do you think the Miami Heat will bounce back? Do you think the Spurs will just continue that momentum and just get this game to go up 3-1? Um, Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Facebook, check out my previous videos, comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. And I will be starting a new page, probably another sports page, just mainly sports. And then I'm also going to start a music page also. But go to deadpip.com, livemixtapes.com, and download MGM Grand by CJ De Niro. Deuces.